Steve with the FAP Turbo results, week number 50. FAPTurboReview.net is where you can find all our weekly videos. Make sure you're on our email list. We'll have something special for you in the next coming weeks. Also, FAPTurboResults.com is where you can find our brokerage statements for the FAP Turbo. It was a nice winning week, and Dan will talk to you about that in just a minute. FAPturbo.ws is the expert guide, the settings that Dan talks about, and then our settings for our El-Pari account can be found at this page here, FAPturboReview.net/settings.html. Again, we did have a winning week. Dan will talk to you about that. Dan will talk to you about the changes in FAP Turbo coming up and the changes in our settings as well. So take care. Have a great trading week. Talk to you soon.
Hi, this is Dan with the FAP Turbo Weekly Update. Well, it was another busy week for the FAP Turbo robots, so let's take a look at the accounts and see what happened. I'll start off by showing you the El-Pari account, and by seeing all the color on the charts, you can see that there were quite a few trades. Let me expand the trades at the bottom, and now you can see all the trades. El-Pari had 15 trades this week. 11 of them were winning trades, and it had 4 losing trades. It ended up the week ahead $27.11. And now we're looking at the FXDD account. It too had a busy week. Now let me expand the trades at the bottom of the screen again. The FXDD account had 14 trades this week. 7 of them were winners, 4 were losers, and 3 were break even. It ended up the week ahead $19.63. And now we're looking at the statement for the El-Pari account for the week. Let me move the statement down so we can see the numbers at the bottom. This week the El-Pari account was up $27.11. That represents a 5% increase in the account. Overall the account is up $119.05. That's a 24% increase in the account. And now we're looking at the statement for the FXDD account. And again, I'm going to move it down so we can see all the numbers. This week the account was up $19.63. That's a 3% increase in the account. Overall the account is up $88.34. That represents an 18% increase in the account. As most of you probably know that have the FAP Turbo, they did release a new version this week. Version 49, and what they have done is they've added another pair. They've added the US dollar Swiss franc pair. I will be adding that pair to our El-Pari account and trading it on basically the same settings that I have the other 2 pairs as far as the start times and such. I'm only going to be using a 5% risk on it at first and see how it goes. Whenever you get a new system or somebody changes a system significantly, like adding a new pair, I don't necessarily recommend that you put it directly onto a live account right away. It's better to demo trade it for a while just to make sure that things are working properly and you get the settings right. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this on to the live account, but again, like I said, I'm only going to be risking a 5% risk level on it. If I decide to change that in the future, I'll let you know. I will not be adding it to the FXDD account because that is the one that we're running the settings from the expert guide. And at this time he hasn't recommended it. He wants to test it out before he makes a decision to the settings. So since he's not recommending it, obviously I can't put it on the account at this time. So I'm only going to put it on the El-Pari account. So this week turned out to be another good week for FAP Turbo in both accounts. I want to thank you for joining us this week, and I hope you'll join us again next week.